Today I'm going to make another freezer treat. This one is called ruby clusters, and I call it that because it's got red fruits. I have these healing fruits here, cranberries, pomegranate seeds, and raspberries, and I'm going to start with a 1/4 cup of raw honey. And to the raw honey, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of almond butter and then mix it all together. So it's blended into this nice almond honey butter, and I'm going to add a cup of raw oats. I'm also going to add a cup of walnuts. This is your brain food. And mix. So I'm just going to kind of mix this all together. Doesn't have to be perfect. I've got a 1/4 cup of cooked cranberries. The cooking helps bring out the juiciness and the flavors. Cranberries are wonderful for our urinary tract health, and they're also good at dissolving kidney stones and gallstones. So that was a 1/2 cup of cooked cranberries, and this is a 1/2 cup of pomegranates, which is great for our cardiovascular health. I have a 1/2 cup of raspberries, which is rich in vitamin C, quercetin, ellagic acid, anti-cancer. I have a 1/2 cup of raisins to add some nice sweet, and a 1/4 cup of sesame seeds. I'm going to loosely mix this, and then we begin the next phase. Looking at it at this stage, you can see why I call it ruby clusters, because it does have a kind of a ruby appearance. I've got 3/4 of a cup of coconut oil, which I'm adding to 3/4 of a cup of carob powder. I really like the flavor of the carob because it's naturally sweet. Now I'm going to drizzle my chocolatey carob mixture in with the rest. And I'm going to loosely mix it. I've got a cookie sheet, which I've covered with parchment paper, and I'm just going to spoon these into little clusters. Once I have this all filled, I can go ahead and plop these in the freezer until they set up. So here they are after I've taken them out of the freezer, and you can just pick them up and put them in a freezer bag and store them in the freezer. By the way, I always store my cranberries and pomegranate seeds in the freezer when they're in season, so I can do things like this. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, or subscribe. Until next time, love yourself, eat real food.